So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
This is the time you need that pace. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this.
De Bruyne.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
It's Neymar!
Good try, very good try in fact. Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power. Now it's Morishi. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
And it's Messi. Played out to the right. He slings it in. Mbappe! That's a decent clearance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pedri. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. That's a good-looking ball. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. I'm not sure the shot.
Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne with the short one. This is Hazard. And this is Roberto Carlos!
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Vinicius Junior!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
They've played it short.
Tries to cross. He gets big. In for the pieces. It's in. Manchester
United are back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's Hazard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal has been indicated. Hazard. Passing nice and neat.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Gerrard.
chance to charge, surely! Superb goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Forward. Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. Go with intent.
Display your opponents, so you're not just going to quietly bow down. Number 19. Fernando Torres. Now it's Haaland. Number 13. And it's been played through.
Number 22, now it's Vinicius Junior.
And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. And he's in on. And the shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
It's a good ball out wide.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. It's a really well measured ball. Enjoy this time. Gerrard, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bonucci. Haaland. Now it's Messi. And here's Torres. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Makaleli. Look at the space here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 5, Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
Here's the header!
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Out to the left it goes.
Now it's De Bruyne. Picks up and he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Makaleli. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Madison. Caceres. And it's Madison. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Madison towering forward here. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland. It's Bergkamp. Over to the left. Caceres. This is Messi. And he's found a way past. Ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. Skips one in. And the keeper has it.
cross. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride.
This goes for the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
And to keep the same, he will be a central feature, no doubt.
That's good pressing. He's really squeezing everything.
Shapes to shoot! He's got in the shot! Oh, it's there! They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Haaland. Shot could be on. Good ball, good take.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now it's Yamal. And he's straight offside. Nicely intercepted. Spread out to the left. And this is De Bruyne. He has found the way through. And a chance! Yes, it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Yeah,
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Vinicius Junior. Yamal.
Skillfully cut out.
He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement.
Cut it out. Nicely aimed pass.
De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Shot a goal!
It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So we have a breakthrough. How will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good alertness.
Now this could be a
Chance.
looking for the run. Now he's off and running. Odo. Can he get it through? De Bruyne. Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! It's a goal!
2 up and in charge.
And things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. It's a sharp little ball here.
It's nice and simple for the keeper.
Oh, delightful ball. And he's lost his man here. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, important interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, they can break here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer makes the interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a promising position. Oh, that's well done, really.
Bust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, somewhat off target.
This is the time you need that pace.
And That interception was
Most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it.
well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Throw it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, number 22, number 11. Coming on the field.
Petri.
Number 20, number 10.
And he's there to
Number
clear it.
33.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, how will we look back on that? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got on the way here pretty promptly. Haaland has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Varneke. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Odo. Bellingham. Quality ball, good take. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now he's off and running. The most accurate pass. Varneke shifted it to the flank. He is through here. He's in a great position here.
Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That looks a decent ball.
And the shot! He scored! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the
Great shot! It's in! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That has not gone well. Now this could be a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
just wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent move, but the pass lacked pace. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they do...
A header! That's going to go a long way. That's going up front in a hurry. Van Aken knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Some resolute defending there. Look at the space here. Hoisted in.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Haaland!
Almost an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from
Van Aken looking for the run. And he plays one through. Face to face with the keeper.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure as a keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stankovic. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through. Van Aken gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field. Number 7. Number 14.
Spread it left.
Substitutions taking
Gets
place.
into some space. Foot in. Belly.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He won't be happy with that one. It's the last 5 minutes. He's intervened well there. Nicely shaped ball. And that's he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's found a way through.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
And that will be it.
Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. So what do you take away from it? Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to play. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
That pass just didn't quite work. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Yamal. Haaland in. Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's there to melt it away. Well, there's the man we're all here to see.
The thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn the
Game into a showbiz occasion.
today.
Well, plenty. We hope, Peter, being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct, providing a threat up front. We're bound to see something special.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
You have just joined us. Well, you've got no goals. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Yamal.
Shot! Surely! And for a moment, time stood still.
De Foucheron. Oh, that's delightful. Neymar. De Bruyne.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that could set him on his
He's having a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely intercepted.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
1-0 the score. Beckenbauer. Opts for safety.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bamba.
his name taken.
Passing.
Crisp and sharp.
Oh, well measured. That was very necessary.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Bruyne. It's a surging pass. And we hit half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Not quite on the same wavelength.
Mohamed Salah. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And reclaim it.
In a trice. There's a searching pass. And the keeper has it. Still just a single goal between the sides. Otto.
He's got away. Set it up.
To him there. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, important interception.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Bad man gets some space. That looks a decent ball. Bad man picks it up out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Pressure, determined, intense.
That's well seen too.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's found the way through, and he's managed to get free. Played right into his shapes to shoot.
Oh, that could cost them.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong there. It's a let-off for that defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming
We
on
have
the
got
field.
changes here, from both sides in fact.
Substitution.
Very much into the last knockings. Neymar.
Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this.
Neymar.
Added time.
Owen. Now it's De Bruyne.
He's a sharp little ball here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Better luck next time.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.